welcome back. And now it's time for the Sports Splash on ABS on Good Morning Anambra segment. And we have our sports anchor here, Daniel Ekweme. Daniel, what do you have for us?
What's going on in the world of sports for today?
A lot. There's a lot. Joseph Yobo has spoken to the Super Eagles team. Remember, he was part of the draw at Rabat, Morocco, and he has told the Super Eagles to avoid slow start because there is no pushover anymore in any team.
In African football.
In African football, there is no pushover. Irrespective that we're there with Tanzania and Uganda, there's no pushover. And we need to win and win very well, so as not to always say a god of soccer would always come in.
And a lot of work will go in there. Motivation will be there for them to really succeed.
If these people loses and these other people draw, then we will now skate through. So we need to avoid all those stories that touches the heart, and that's part of it. And so many more that will come their way when I begin to discuss.
No problem. You can take it off from here.
All right. Thank you very much. ABS Sports Plus this beautiful Tuesday morning. My name is Ekweme Daniel. Like I said, Joseph Yobo have told the Super Eagles to avoid a slow start. There's no longer any pushover in African football. And those are the words of Joseph. We need to start very well, quick, and make sure we win our first two games, win very well. He says he knows that a lot of, that Tunisia is the only team there that could, everybody is looking out to say that it's only Tunisia, but there is no longer any underdogs in African football. Away from that, Kano Pillars suspends their head coach. Kano Pillars suspended Usman Abdallah because of some of disciplinary actions, and the team is not doing well. Last Saturday, they drew goalless against Bayelsa United. And they said there was some kind of gesture that the head coach, did towards the fan, and it didn't really go down well with the board of Kano Pillars, and he has been placed under suspension. And Yaro Gaba has been drafted in to see that Kano Pillars pick up from where they stop from, Also, there is Musa Ayuba that is there that will be assisting, and Mohamed Gambo. They were all there to assist Yaro to make sure that they take Kano Pillars to the next level. Remember, the suspension will last for 3 weeks, and let's see what's going to change. In the Nigerian Premier League football game that was played yesterday, Anambra defeated Heartland FC of Owerri by a lone goal. And I remember it is a game against Kanwanko and Emmanuel Amunike. That's what people would tag it. But that's a rental war. And Anambra, beat Heartland FC. Okay, away from there, it was a very sad event for Nigerians because we always believe in this young lad. I'm talking about the UFC fight that was fought in Saudi Arabia, where Israel Adesanya was defeated again. And this defeat was a highly technical knockout. He was knocked out by Imavov, and it was very terrible. And this is a 3 successful loss for Israel Adesanya. And a lot of people are saying, man, this guy does he really need to continue this game or join the entertainment world? Although UFC is part of entertainment, but you know, he's more of the entertainment UP guy, and maybe that's one of the things that is really causing his defeat. He's a former champion, and he lost it again. Well, we pray that he pick it up from there and know how to go about it. Away from Israel, Adesanya, Super Eagles player has signed for Middlesbrough, and the announcement has been made that Kelechi Iheanacho has left Sevilla of Spain and has moved to the English Premier League again, but now in nationwide, in the championship, where he will be playing in the colors of the Middlesbrough. And remember that Middlesbrough has always been Nigerian friendly. We used to have Yakubu Ayibeni, who made a lot of marks there when he was in Middlesbrough. Away from that story, NFF has suspended two Nigerian referees that were supposed to handle the Nigerian National League, and there was some disciplinary action that was took against them because they failed to do what they needed to do. They were assigned to, to take over the refereeing of that NNL and the Nigerian Women League football. Whereas they had to change themselves and impersonated according to reports. And now the disciplinary committee has weighed in and they have been expelled from the Nigerian Referee Association. And that's a very good one because we need to weed out those bad eggs in the system so that we could have a very lovely and a viable refereeing so that FIFA and NOCAF tournaments will be able to, be there as usual. Okay, here are some of the knockouts phase. On Tuesday and Wednesday last week, the Champions League was played, and now in the knockout phase, people who are going to play a playoff draw to know the people that will join the rest of other teams that have done well to play, and they are there on the screen for you. Club Brugge will be playing against Atlanta FC. Remember, we have Ademola Lookman there on Atlanta. Sporting Lisbon will be playing against Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund sacked their coach, Sahin, and a new coach has been drafted in to help the club. Manchester City would be slugging it out against the La Liga champions, Real Madrid. Also, Celtic of Scotland will be playing against Bayern Munich, and let's see how it goes. Juventus will be playing against PSV of Holland, Dutch League, and Feyenoord will be playing against AC Milan. And AC Milan, Chukwueze, there's still negotiation going on for Chukwueze to return, to come back to the English Premier League, and Fulham is really doing everything possible to know if they will sign Chukwueze, and that will make Nigerian presence in Fulham 3, where we'll have Alexi Iwobi and Calvin Bassey, and if he joins, it becomes 3 Nigerians in a club there in Fulham. All right, away from that, Brest will be slugging it out against PSG. Both of them are all French league. They are in the French league there. PSG is the champion, and Brest is also there. And they will be slugging it out in the playoff. Away from that, the last but not the least, Monaco will be slugging it out against Benfica of Portugal. And that's part of, these are the knockout phase, the teams that are going to be playing in the playoff. Away from that story, Didier Drogba meets with Lagos State Governor Sanwo-Olu in his Lagos country home, and this is all about the E1 racing game that is about to happen in Nigeria. And this, I think, is going to be the first edition of in Nigeria. Remember Didier Drogba, who was a Chelsea great, signed from Marseille, and he made a lot of names in Chelsea, the Blues color. Didier Drogba is a Cote d'Ivoire former striker of Cote d'Ivoire, and he has now retired. And maybe he has ventured into the racing game now. And he was in Lagos to visit the Lagos State Governor, Sanwo-Olu. All right, deadline games were all there. We saw a lot of clubs signing players from different clubs. And it was only Arsenal didn't sign any players this season. And we believe they have reasons for that. They only wanted to sign Oli Watkins, but he didn't go through. And let's see how it's going to fare well with them this season. Tell has been signed by Tottenham Sport. They signed the Bayern Munich from Bayern Munich and on loan with a $45 million pounds option to buy. He has moved over there. And Marcus Rashford has moved over to Aston Villa on loan. And Chelsea as well has, given out some of their players. Diaz has moved on to other clubs. Well, this to tell you that officially the transfer window for January has been closed, and that is it. So the team that didn't sign any players, well, let's see how you're going to survive it. Okay, the last story I have for you today is that we were thinking, Euphoria, that our under-17 would be included in the teams that will be playing this year of the under-17 team. Remember, we came third where we won the bronze medal. The Manu Gabao total team, we were all believing because of the meeting of FIFA that to expand more teams to join from 12 to 16 to join in the team. And we believe that Nigeria being third would be part of it. But CAF has said there is no way, had dashed our hope. He said they will remain that 12 team to go for the tournament. And that is where we lost it, and we are not going to be part of the under-17 AFCON Cup that will be coming up, under-17 World Cup, African World Cup that will be coming up this year in Morocco. So our hope has been totally shattered. And this is where I'll be drawing the curtain close on ABS Sports Plus News for you this morning. My name is Daniel. Bye for now.